I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our... As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
Guards, get the townspeople to...
Get up! Come on, the gods won't give us another chance! This way!
Jarl, what is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now!
Up through the tower. Let's go!
They're hurt.
This
Up
way,
the
friend.
stairs,
We
quickly!
just need to...
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going!
Go! We'll follow when we get...
Focus on me! You can do it! Hammond, you need to get over here! Now!
That boy, you're doing great. Toro! God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Come on, give me a hand. I'm getting you out.
Into the keep, soldier! We're leaving!
It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close!
How in oblivion do we kill this thing?
Chrollo, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Headlord. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine! I hope that ready takes you all to Sovereign Guard!
You go! Into the keep!
With me, prisoner! Let's go! Through here! Let's go!
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it.
That thing was a dragon. No doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunnar's gear. He won't be needing it. More. All right. Get that armor on, and give that axe a few... I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate. Damn! No way to open this from our side.
Come on, soldier! Keep moving!
Take cover!
Get this gate open.
You are the dragon
Those
alive!
stormcloaks, get away!
To the Empire! Bastard!
Unlock. Door, and let's get out of here. That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads. There may be a way out. Down this way.
dragon doesn't give up easy.
Grab everything important and let's move.
Death to the Empire!
You're out.
A storeroom. See if you can find... Any potions. We'll need them.
Done? Let's get moving.
Troll's blood.
Hear that?
Time to finish this. Hey, careful.
Was Jarl Ulfric with you?
No. I haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. Ah, it's locked. See if you can get it. Open with picks. We might need that gold once we get out. Grab anything useful and let's go.
This way. Better to stick together down here.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back.
Just give the general some time.
Imperial! I've suffered worse during training.
Let's see where this goes.
No going back that way now. Better push on. The rest of them will have to find another way out. This way.
That doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way. Hate those things. Many eyes. Hold up! There's some air just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. And watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back. Sneaking is overrated, eh? That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it. I think we're almost out. Come on! Wait! There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. Better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwoods, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out.
It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today.
If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's over. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead. See for yourself. Warrior, good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory. Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, all right? Glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. Truly? You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time. Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Feindal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Feindal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother.
Papa says my father is Alva, the blacksmith.
I've got better things to do than this.
I mean apprentice.
You'll see. It was a dragon.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Feindal ever again. I'd better get going.
Believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon.
Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. What is it, woman? Stand drunk on the job again? Raylo, what are you doing here? I'll be right down. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. The finest weapons and armor. Take a look. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Yes, actually. How about you? I see no harm in the grindstone will improve your weapon if you've got the raw materials. You can use the forge to make something new. Whatever you need. My smear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it. You looking for a new blade? The finest weapons and armor. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good day.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem all right.
Whatever you need. My smear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it. Be careful.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the
Someday,
elves.
I'm going to forge my own sword.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and... There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Looking to blow... Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. All right, then.
Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
You're that visitor been poking around. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to get worse now. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Get away from me! Must have scared him off.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening? You're that visitor been poking around.
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Looking to be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard team. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino. Been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
I'm the innkeeper.
Until
it's my business to keep track of strangers. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon. We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
Hold on. What was that? This one's mine.
Please, someone do something.
You're making me angry.
You think running will save you? There you are.
Somebody help!
I'm not afraid of you.
You're good as
Someone
dead.
do something!
look strong. Come to Jorvaskr and be a companion.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskr. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Getting tired of hanging around talking all day. Thinking I need to train some more.
What can I do for you?
I'm here to help.
Fight with us and you'll have the sir. That's Ayla. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders. Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. Mm-hmm.
You look strong. Come to Jorvaskr. I'm here to help. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. The companion. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands. All right then.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying, and you're free to go.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords.
If you wish to hunt with me,
soldiers.
your feet need to be quick and your eyes quick.
An order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride and ask your limbed Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bet like
I ain't much for talking. Why? Who says I have to be? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. The companions need the best, so they come to me.
You tried mercenary work? My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companion. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. I can teach you a few things. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. Brigands I can handle. Need a blade? You should. Looking to do some hunting? Avoid Brittleshin Pass. It's southeast. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me. What is it, Khajiit? If you're heading east, steer clear of Hill. Thinking of settling in? Everything's all right? No law. I used to be an adventurer like you. And I took an arrow in the knee.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruth is not receiving visitors.
Think we need more information before we act.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Who's
Come on
this,
then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Don't even think about it.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? If I said that was a tedious... As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passion. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to... Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise... If the hold is... Hopefully that answer will satisfy you.
Go ahead.
Good day.
And fill him in with
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think?
Sadly, no. My work... Perhaps I'm a hero. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh, yes. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun... I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon's... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber,
is a priority
and bring it
now.
to me. Simplicity
Anything we can
itself.
use to fight this dragon.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you.
We
The
need it
Jarl is
quickly,
not a patient man.
before it's too late.
Neither am I. Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. What is it that you need? You have my attention.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember? Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks, well...
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall,
Bits
so
and
I can learn
baubles
the
for sale.
merchant's trade.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Someday.
I can tell you're new around here asking a question like it. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr. The companions meet. You should ask him about his work. It's the only... Well, that and maybe those stuck-up dung... Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. My husband... You should ask... Well, that... Don't even get me started. They put on airs like there's something special. Oh, sure, you've got money, but they ain't got a shred of honor. But Grey Mane. Now that's a name fills you with pride. We've got roots in Whiterun. We've got history.
Come and see my selection of the finest cuts. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Oh, yes. That's why my brother and I He tends the store, and I've got this stall.
Like fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Life's hard enough. That Bart... I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying, if you want to try, go right ahead. You've got no idea. They'll never understand. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta?
Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
The farmers are charging me double for the produce I sell.
Let me guess. They're saying it's because of this trouble with the storm.
Truly? By sure, this city could use more. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companion. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning. Along our family's been... But Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real... Ah, the most important question. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you... But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one. Ah, man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikael gets them, they're got. Some parting advice? Women. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mum?
We're running low
This
on the
is an
Blackbriar
ode
mead.
to Skyrim's
In a couple of days, I'll
staunch
have you make a
protectors,
run, fetch some
the
more.
Imperials. We drink to our youth,
Get
the
away from me.
days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done.
The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined.
We'll drive out the
Things need to
stormcloaks
change.
and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're
Come on,
children of
Caius.
Skyrim, and
Walks
we
around
fight
Dragon's
all
Reach
our
like a
lives.
preening rooster.
Sovngarde
I could do his job
beckons,
blindfolded.
Every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge
Need
that
something?
has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful.
I don't have much of a... Sure. What can I do for you? Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one.
Waiting.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled
Guards in
around
this
on the
city are all
floor.
lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
If it's a lady you're looking for, there's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy. I don't have to take that from you.
The security in Whiterun
Come
is
on,
terrible.
let's see what you're made
Shameful is what it is.
On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
I don't
If it's
have
work
much
you
of a
need,
reputation in
how about
Skyrim
chopping
yet.
up some wood for the
I'm working on
fires?
that.
Magic
One
is for the...
sweet lady at
Of
a
course,
time.
there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the wind. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our
Bits
suffering.
and baubles for sale. Nothing.
Alfred.
And what of my son?
Money, you
What a
laggard.
fraud.
What else?
Is he not?
It always comes...
So don't
The
talk
Greymanes
about
have
stuff.
deep roots in what...
You take
Oh,
care
and
of
they
the
hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. What have they got? We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard. For Clan Battleborn, they cry in the mead halls. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too. Aye, and buxom women. Now, if that don't answer your question, uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest, and depending on who you ask. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's
Even
gone.
if you are my
Such
elder.
is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the
Hey,
better.
you want to play a game?
I will never accept his death.
Really?
My son
All right, you
still
pick.
lives, I
Tab
feel
or
it
hide
in
and
my
seek?
heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my foreout?
Come and see my selection of the finest.
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, coward. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-close traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut.
I know all the good spots. You don't
Come on,
stand a
Father.
chance.
There's nothing more to
You
be
stand
said
right
here.
there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready? Okay, go!
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest.
What is it, Khajiit?
You got me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Shiny trinkets for your
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepared or not, I'm coming.
Chops and steaks fit
Found
for
you.
a Jarl. Come and see my
10,
selection of the
9,
finest.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepared or not, I'm coming.
crafted by the best
I found you.
blacksmith in
Na,
Skyrim.
na, 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 na. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepared or not, I'm coming.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder. Don't do that.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady.
Boys, girls, dogs, elders.
Orland.
There's nobody I won't fight.
Himself. There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right. All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I
Treat
know
yourself
my
and your
son
kin
is
to a choice
alive.
cut of steak or a tender rack of
Those
ribs.
battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. Please visit me at my home. I can tell you the whole story. Please, let's speak privately.
Fresh-baked loaves. Still warm on the
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, House Court. We leave immediately. Against the dragon? Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is.